played really well in the Winter Championship in 2v2 as well. So, like, their C4 going into this event, I expect a lot from them here.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a solid twos team. They've got a really well-rounded twos comp, right? This is kind of your classic double gauntlet style play. Right now, I'm curious how they're going to handle this high-strength Taro strat of just, like, swing for the fences and hope you catch one of the opponents. So far, it's looking solid, but there you see it. Kaiser going to come in, hit that side sig onto more than a handful of people. Another side sig, and SAC is gone.
That's a very early stock going the way of the blue team, just kind of doing regular Taro stuff. Are SAC and Reaper going to struggle to find their way in with these gauntlets or the boots? Like, does Reaper have to lean on the spear? Okay. Nice pick up there. Great follow-up. No interruption came out from Kaiser. See if they can turn this into something. Almost had it. The weapon toss just goes a little bit below Kaiser.
Yeah, that hit stun would have been nice. I think SAC could have capitalized off of it. Goes for the wake up there. You saw those stars come out from Reaper, because I think Kaiser actually ended up hitting him when he went for that wake up recovery. Sidelight, there's the spot dodge, and it's Reaper who converts it to a KO for the team combo setup as well. SAC gonna get the side sig.
Okay, return to normalcy. We have it here. Everything is back under control and where we would be expecting it here pretty quickly in game one after that, like, really scary early stock. Okay, just barely missing the axe sidelight off of the follow-up from Kaiser. Both members of the red team. Okay, SAC actually got back on stage very quickly. I don't think the blue team was really ready for that. That is one stock going away. That's Reaper's first stock gone. See if they can get SAC here. It's like a max range sidelight, but it picked up a little bit of a goofy area, so I don't think Kaiser was really ready.
Yeah, SAC was kind of in between both blue team members, but in a spot where neither one of them was really able to hit. Nice, Reaper went for that sidelight, wanted to follow up, but the weapon toss actually interrupted. But again, two-piece opportunity here for Reaper. The end sig, not quite enough. Oh, everything's a side heavy. Actually gets him to the wall and the KO on SAC.
And that was, like, pretty solid coverage, covering a large amount of the area coming up from Reaper and SAC. Like, Reaper threw out the spear down air, which covered a lot, and then SAC kind of covered the wall area. But still, K was able to get through that. Unfortunately, K ends up losing final stock. Now it's Kaiser in the 1v2, hoping to get that little, maybe that was a bait there, because you saw the recovery come out right after that whiff GC Insig.
Combo opportunity. Okay, keeps it going to the left, but the side sig actually launches left. Reaper was definitely expecting the pass back. You saw that down sig.
Oh, Kaiser, okay! Okay, gets the stock off of Reaper. Putting on final, SAC's just gonna run away, respecting Kaiser's ability to get the stock here now that SAC's in orange. Weapon spawn is gonna go to Reaper. They prioritize Reaper there because he's the more healthy one, so he can lead the charge. Weapon toss, Harpoon gets the hit, and that is going to be game one going the way of red team. But Kaiser was showing some real comeback potential there in the 1v2.
Yeah, that was a solid start for Kaiser and K. Obviously, we talked about that big side sig that really opened things up. It kind of, like, not to over distill what happened, but if they avoid the team combos, I think Kaiser and K actually have some potential here. Because when they're kind of left to their own devices and they're just putting out those big hitboxes and big damage, it looks like they're W.
So that game, if we do a little bit of a damage breakdown between Kaiser and K, it was K doing most of the damage that game, 425 compared to Kaiser's 249. Most of the damage from Kaiser was done on Axe, where most of the damage from K was done on Hammer. And definitely, like, the more serious moments of that game that were in blue team's favor were definitely, particularly on K's Hammer. Just the position switch opportunities, the ability, like the beautiful GC Insig that was a whip into the recovery as, like, I think SAC that pushed off stage. That was just, like, some really good situational awareness and mastery of the weapon.
Well, here we are into game number 2, Western Air Temple. Once again, high ceiling, closer walls, and you're going to see a lot more horizontal attacks at the very least. Okay, with the big side air, first stock again going the way of the double Taros.
That is very impressive. They've been able to do that both games now. They ended up losing last game, of course, but still, finding first stock here. Very impressive, but Reaper, he's just ready for it. He's ready for the follow-up right after SAC gets a hit.
And Neutralite opened up. You saw Kai come in, trying to Neutralite to keep that team combo going. SAC wasn't really in position to stop it, but it was just Kai who was off the mark. Here's the side sig, into the down sig. Reaper picks up the end sig for the KO on the left side. K not able to stop SAC from getting that throw off.
Red team was really coordinated, and K did come in, like, as soon as K could to try and get the interruption. Unfortunately, the way the timing just lined up, SAC already got the hit, finished the force vector, sent over to Reaper, and he was able to follow up off of that. But it was still, like, good recognition from all players in that moment.
Okay, a little split, going for the vertical then again there on the side of Reaper, but
Nice.
it's A with the side sig.
We've seen a couple of those passes from the blue team that just were a little bit off the mark, so it's good that they were able to grab that one. Nice neutral signature. And the KO off the top. See if they can get on Kai. Kai's just going to completely disengage, go over to the top platform, but SAC's going to cover high, Reaper's going to cover low.
Ooh, okay, going unarmed there, just putting the threat onto Reaper, immediately comes back onto the stage, but SAC with a great downlight side air back to the teammate. Kaiser struggling a little bit to get back onto the stage, but will manage. What's the punish? It's just an air.
Oh, got the stomp, and then K
Yeah.
interrupted the stomp from Kaiser. There's the down air. Again, you'd think they're going to split the red team up, but then Reaper is like right back down, right next to SAC.
Okay, nice
Okay,
jumping
there's a
airs
KO off
there.
the top. If they can get the stock off of SAC, they can force the 2v1.
Definitely a big ask here. Blue team going for the edge guard. Ooh, K really wanted
Where
that
is it?
second stop
Oh!
recovery, but main
I
stage,
was waiting
SAC
for
was
that
fighting
hammer
Kaiser.
recovery from
yeah.
K. All right. The down air. Oh, okay. That's one of them. Let's see. This is definitely doable for Reaper here. The recovery sends back down. K wasn't ready in time.
How do you land against this double Taros onslaught? You don't. The Nairs do too much. It's going to be the blue team to put themselves on the board 1-1.
And much healthier numbers here coming out from the blue team, kind of splitting the responsibilities right down the middle. 422 from K and 480 damage from Kaiser. So yeah, I'm really liking their gameplay here. It seems much more hammer focused from both members, whereas last game I believe it was just K who was really more focused on the hammer and Kaiser was more focused on the axe. So yeah, it's like the Taros hammer, man. It's just so scary. It's always scary. Seems like there are very few positions where you're facing off against a Taros hammer, and it's like favorable for you, it seems.
Yeah, and like also to a point you made midway through that game was like they did a really good job of like just forcing the red team to try to scramble back to each other. Like the red team was not in position a lot of times to do the team combos that like ultimately won them game 1.
And then the blue team was also picking up more. I mean, there's a follow-up right there that Kaiser was ready for off of K. So yeah, it's this blue team playing together better than they were before. They get the interruption in time there instead of the force effect they're hitting, and then the punish coming out after that. So this blue team is really recovering very well here.
Yeah, they're really cleaning up. Reaper will get the recovery there, and this is the first time the blue team hasn't gotten the first stock of the game. Down sig, not enough.
It's going to be from the right 50% of the stage, so a little bit tough to KO here, at least on this bigger map. Oh, SAC is going to miss the unarmed recovery. I don't know if it would have KO'd. Dude, K's just trying to get back, and SAC's trying to chase down, and here comes Reaper with the ground pound hitting SAC.
Nice pick up there from the blue team. It was a stomp from Kaiser and a downlight jump pick up into the dare to take out SAC as well. Blue team now in the lead as it's Kaiser still on that first stock.
Hammer versatility for this blue team is so scary. We've seen a number of times the stomp into the down air pickup from both members of the blue whenever they have the hammer in their hand.
Ooh, okay. I like that from K. Just go in there, hit everybody with that side sig. Now you've seen the red team try to collapse a little bit more, shove one person away, and then go for the combo. Guard,
Hammer
right
recovery.
side.
Reaper's going to be able to get back. Okay, that was way too telegraphed. Reaper was ready for that one and then rotates over to the left side. Delight into the side air. Kai is just going to completely hold left, go into the blast zone so that he can respawn as back as quickly as possible to then get back in the fight.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit greedy on the side of K because they had the opportunity for the 2v1 onto SAC. You saw him even thinking about it, but then he was like, oh, I'll go for this ground pound, and ended up just not working out for the blue team. Okay, edge guard again. Reaper putting that threat out, but it's going to be SAC.
Again!
His teammate.
This time it's the opposite. Last time it was Reaper hitting SAC. Now it's SAC hitting Reaper. Both with the gauntlet ground pound. That's so tough.
Okay, back onto the stage. Kaiser. Blue team a little bit more damage. You can see them not wanting to get too greedy there. Nice, got them both into the recovery. Not enough though.
Oh, the neutral air also not enough. Goes for the insig. I thought that was like perfect like downlight into neutral air territory. Oh, and KO, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Just
I don't
the
think
hammer
sidelight was the
sidelight.
answer. Oh!
Okay, made up for it.
Trade.
Okay. K here to relieve the pressure. Didn't want to get too close.
Reaper! Dodges again. He's 3.
Oh,
And he get up! He lands!
Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't know if that inlight was gonna be enough to get the KO there guaranteed. So I'm glad the other member of the blue team was there to hit the unarmed recovery. Oh my goodness. Dude, South America's different today. You delay the tournament by a week and it's just, I don't know what happens in this region, man.
The whole meta shifts every week, and apparently we're at the weird side of it, where everything is just different and confusing to my North American brain. But you know what? Right now, the blue team is on the cusp of an upset. They're up 2-1, potentially going to take out SAC and Reaper.
Which again would be a massive upset, a gigantic upset for both of these two extremely well-known players. See if we can see a little bit more Boots gameplay coming out from SAC this game. What did he do on the Boots last game? He actually did more on the Boots last game. 255 compared to 149 on the Gauntlets.
Oh, what a weapon toss there from K. Down sig from Reaper, still not enough to finish off K. Yeah, to your point about SAC's Boots, he was doing a really good job of getting those downlight side airs. Unfortunate that they didn't quite lead into KOs too often, but it is Kaiser who falls first here.
He's going to fall shortly after. Tried to do the gravity cancel side heavy to use absolutely everything to get over to the wall. And then whoever was the red team member there wasn't able to punish it in time. I believe that was Reaper. Did ultimately get the stock in the long run. K a little bit off the mark there, but man, K,
That's it.
like, it was definitely Kaiser in the first game doing most of the work, but last game, dude, K did 713 damage. So definitely doing big work. Oh, this could be really bad for the blue team.
Okay, and a side air from Reaper puts Kaiser down to his final stock. This is definitely looking like a game 5, unless the blue team clutches up huge. Alright, they'll get their first stock, denying the 6 stock. Reaper looking for some more recoveries. Might think about trying to take out K here.
Nice bounce pass off the wall. Uh-oh.
Combo. Oh.
Okay. Was able to get away in time. Didn't have a lot of damage, so it didn't send him very far or very quickly while he was still in stun time. So red team wasn't able to fully capitalize on it. Oh, just a little bit too high with the neutral signature.
I think SAC was like kind of falling as he hit that side air, just not quite the normal spot, but he reads the dodge, goes for a down air, and Kaiser's going to turn that one around. Kaiser will fall. It's all left to K in the 1v2. Like I said earlier, definitely game 5 territory.
Yeah, this one's going to be really difficult. It's 3 stocks to 1. Every time K misses, you got to be worried about a punish coming in. There are double gauntlets on Reaper and SAC, so DI potential coming in here if they're able to like form up, which they haven't been able to do so far. K's been all over the stage. Haven't really given them an area to get the regroup. Even that was just a single hit. There's the D-light into the air, but Reaper wasn't ready. Reaper wasn't ready!
Just slightly off the mark, but SAC gonna just dip down, hit that ground pound, and we got our game 5. And bro, this is just qualifiers for the top 16. Oh wait, no, top 8. This is qualifiers for the top 8, and they're scrapping here to get to game 5.
Yeah, what were the seeds again of this? Yeah, it's like C21, which is like that's wild. C21 against seed 4 here, and we're going to a game 5. Like see, this is showing me like this is where like the Kaido and Typh game against Manhattan Cafe and Renazera is like weird, right? Because like we saw the way Kaido and Typh played, and like okay, y'all beat Loras and Kaina playing like this, but then like now on the other side of things, we're seeing K and Kaiser and seeing like, oh, okay, this is why it went to game 5 against Mac and Vicina. Like I'm seeing something juicy here.
Yeah, I really like how they're playing the double Taros, because it's like no hate to the earlier set, but it's not just like hit and hope that a big sig connects. Instead, like they're playing just really solid Taros game, and they're doing a really good job in the 2 space of just like separating the red team, picking them apart, winning out in their positions. Nice combo. SAC gets in there, and K gonna stop that toss over, as Reaper likely would have converted that into a lot of damage on the Kaiser. Side sig not gonna hit.
One thing I like to see from SAC so far is we've been seeing him like turn around his side airs quite a bit on the boots so that he can like send it back to his teammate. But also there are times where he's like, okay, I'm actually going to take the lead here because my teammate is not ready to capitalize off of this. So I'm going to do the side air in this original direction that we were going, sending over into the blast zone.
Well, definitely a hard call to make in that moment, but Reaper making the right calls here. Gets the double onto both Kaiser and K. Combo goes for the side light there. I think that likely should have been a neutral light, but maybe just a little misinput.
Oh, K's really slow off of that, especially with the desig. Like the bounce came and then it seemed like K decided to go in with the desig after the red team member was like way above.
Nice.
Okay, you gotta get in there.
Ooh. K went for like a hard punish. You saw that side stick come out, but he was just a little too far and it didn't come fast enough. Kaiser took a little more damage than I think he would have wanted. Still, red team pushing this lead further. Nice down air to pass towards Reaper. Reaper's going to just add on more damage with the recovery. Down sig from Kaiser.
Nice.
And a side sig from K.
That's the follow-up that we needed. It felt like K, for a while there, for like maybe 30 seconds to a minute, it just like kept going that like K was a little bit too late. Even though it seemed like K was right there and ready, the response or the punish or the counter punish just came a little bit too late. But now K's back on board.
Oh, unfortunate though, as K does get launched far. You can see K has a lot of damage, so every time he gets launched, it's going to be a team combo opportunity onto Kaiser, and red team fully knows it. You can see the way they're hunting towards Kaiser. I think we just take him out. Go for the power play here. Ground pound. Kaiser's in a lot of trouble. He can't make it. It's all left to K in the 1v2. Ooh,
oh, Reaper again missing the down light.
Second try.
There we go.
Okay,
there we go. Weapon toss goes just a little bit too low, but it doesn't matter, and that is a 4-stop for SAC and Reaper here in Game 5. Congratulations to K and Kaiser for pushing it that far, but you see the domination in Game 4. In Game 5, it was a 4-stock for this red team. SAC and Reaper really showing their team coordination when K and Kaiser like started to fall apart. They were doing great in some of the previous games,